Hi everyone, my name is Noura Baras. I'm a Master of Public Health student here at Wayne State, and as part of a series with the Campus Health Center, I'll be going over winter blues and final stress. This will be the last webinar in the series. Make sure to go check out the previous webinars that I have in this series. I will go over the introduction to anxiety, as well as testing anxiety, and how to treat and manage your anxiety. So just a little outline, I'll be going over what the winter blues are, and how to beat the winter blues, as well as final stress, and then making sure to prioritize your mental health during finals. Some resources at Wayne State, and then some off-campus resources, as always. So, what are the winter blues? The winter blues is basically a general term that explains low energy and mood levels, which tends to happen during the winter months, of course, um, because there are shorter days and the weather changes. So, the weather is usually gloomy. According to Cornell Health, nearly 25% of all college students across the United States do suffer from the winter blues, but it is more common in like the northern states than in the southern parts, of course, because the winter days do last longer, and we tend to have worse weather as well. So, there is a difference between winter blues and the seasonal affective disorder, which is more severe and tends to warrant a clinical diagnosis. But in general, symptoms include low energy, difficulty concentrating, irritability, changes in your sleep, your weight, your appetite, an overall depressed mood, and then it can be withdrawing socially if severe. So, the Crisis and Trauma Resource Institute does provide recommendations to help boost your mood and avoid the winter blues, or just treat them, get out of that tendency. Um, so, studies have shown that, taking these into consideration will help to relieve the winter blues. So they suggest that you exercise regularly, focus on getting those balanced meals, creating a sleep schedule and sticking to it, keeping in touch with your friends and family. And then this one is really important. Try to get more sunlight, especially since, like we said earlier, those days tend to be shorter, and so we don't get to see the sun for very long. But yes, if it is difficult for you, I would suggest, or they suggest, investing in a light therapy lamp. Studies have shown that regularly using light energy or light therapy for 30 minutes or more every morning can help to relieve the winter blues. So we'll jump straight into final stress as well. Compounded with the winter blues, final stress can have a major impact on our mental health. So especially during this like fall/winter semester, we are usually having to work with both of them. We're struggling with both of them. So here are some tips for managing those final stress as well. These are provided by the University of Wisconsin. They suggest that you take frequent breaks during study sessions, but during those breaks, try not to use your phone. Instead, get up and walk around, or stretch a little bit, because that'll just help to get your juices flowing. And, we're just sitting there all day. So we're, being inactive for quite some time. There is also the Pomodoro technique, if you're not aware of it. It's just like it's like a cycle. You study for a certain amount of time, you take a short break, and then you get back to studying, you take a short break, and then eventually you'll also take a long break. So it's a strategy that's been studied before, and it helps a lot in terms of your productivity, and then making sure that you're not burnt out, and then make sure you're getting those breaks in as well. Uh, Avoid those late night study sessions. You need to prioritize your sleep, especially during finals season. Try to set realistic goals. So chunk your studying into certain times or days. If you can't stick to it, that's okay. But again, you don't want to see yourself studying for everything within those last few days before your final. So don't procrastinate. And then have a balanced diet, like we mentioned earlier. incorporate more protein and complex carbohydrates. That'll help a lot. The carbohydrates will help in terms of, we call them brain food, so that'll help a lot in terms of your cognitive function. And then don't be afraid to ask for help as well, of course. There probably will be review sessions for your class. Your professor will have office hours, so try to use those to the best of your ability. Again, here are some mental health resources for you to use on campus. In the previous webinar, I did go into CAPS, the Campus Health Center, of course, and then the Mental Health and Wellness Clinic. But the rest are also very useful because they do have different resources for you to help navigate through college in general. Here are some national mental health resources as well. And if you are having a mental health emergency, don't be afraid to call 911 if you're off campus. We also have the Wayne State Police on campus. There's 988. You can call that number. That's the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. And then you can also text the crisis text line to reach a counselor. Also keep in mind, Campus Health Center has a social worker on staff, so they can help you with counseling. So you can call or go online to schedule an appointment. Here is our contact information. We are on Anthony Wayne Drive. And here are my references. Thank you.